My mum and dad would never buy me one of these. When I was younger, why would my mum and dad never buy me such a big car? Well, I will tell you. That's because they're too damn dangerous. I mean, what could go wrong? It's got a transmitter and it's a big car. A big car that you could see with your own eyes. Mum and dad, why did you never understand I really wanted a big car? That's because my mum and dad were always right. So you kids, you need to listen to your parents because they're always right. And it is dangerous, but it is fun at the same time when you're an adult. But I'm still immature. And I could do big jumps. It's not too expensive, or is it? But now, because I'm grown, I've got adult money. I mean, what could go wrong? Let's give it a go and show our mum and dad, shall we? Oh my God. But, mum and dad, this is a 1/14 scale little sand buggy. And I tell you what, you can put it anywhere in the house and it's safe to drive. And I mean, it's not that expensive. It runs on a 2S battery and it goes about 20 miles an hour. And your kids can even use it. It goes from 50%, 75%, 100%. 50% using it throughout the box with your kids, 75% if you're a bit of a noob, and 100% if you just want to go full send. And on the back there, don't just bash. Blah. Let's start off with these. These are 2 clips. As you can see, there's one there and there's one there. And you can put 2 fingers there and then you just lift up and it opens up straight away. As you can see, the battery is flashing. Well, actually, this is the little computer that controls the whole car and the batteries and the motor and the little fan. It has got a little fan to keep the engine cool, to say motor cool, as it's actually not an actual mechanical engine, but it's actually quite cool. It's got a very small connector for the battery. This battery is a 2S battery, and literally just, I'm gonna turn it off, hold the button down, turn it off, and you unplug it. As you can see, very, very small cables. Right, now if I undo the Velcro wrap, I can reveal the little 2S battery. It's got a little bit of glass in there. And this is what it is, a little LiPo. And this is a 2S battery, 7.4 volts. And it easily straps into this. It's really nice and comfortable for it. And it just stays in there nice and tight, even for little jumps. It's got little miniature servos. Obviously, I said a little bit of fan. The fan is definitely needed to keep this nice and cool. This is a Spectrum controller, and it's got little miniature arms. These are all Allen key screws all over the car. You can take the whole car apart, and these feel very nice when they drop. It doesn't bottom out too much. It's got very nice grippy tyres, ready for the sand and dirt and loose dirt. It can even go in a little bit of water as well. It's actually pretty cool. It's a little pretty cool car. It's got slightly little crumple zones, which is not really a crumple zone, but it's like there to protect it, so when it takes a big bash. And it's got miniature arms there to support it, and this is also 4-wheel drive. As you can see, 4-wheel drive. So to turn the car on, you hold down the power button like so, and the light will come on. But it's actually, before you do that, you have to plug it in. So let's plug it in, then hold the power button down, turns on, and it's bleeping, and that's connected to this. Now if I turn this remote off, it will start bleeping without it. As you can see, there's no light on, and it's beeping. So on the back of the speed controller, you've got 50, 75 and 100, depending on what level you want to race this at. It also has the way you can turn your steering. So obviously if you go left, it will go right, and if you go right, it will go left. And then if you want to do it normally, it will go right, and then it will go right, and then it'll go left, and then it'll go left. Then you use your trigger, and then you press to go forward, and then press to go back, and that's your brake, and press to go back again, and it's reverse. And then you've got a nice foamy steering here, which is really nice. And then you've got your steering trim here as well, which you can obviously line it up and make sure that it drives properly. And the other one where you've got multifunctional bits where you can give the car a rolling stop, it's got that on there as well. All in this little controller. It also has 4 double A's. Yeah, 4 double A's, which Arrma actually provides for you. And then it's all the way in there. Now it's bleeping again, so I've got to turn it on. And then it's on again. And then you've got like these lovely oil suspension on the back here. It's very, very soft indeed. It's very nice. It'll be definitely nice to sand dune buggy racing. And then underneath it's got Arrma Don't Just Bash Blast, and it's a nice plastic chassis, quite flexible. It's quite solid at the same time as well, but it's quite light, so it's not going to really break, and it's really easy to like place in the house if you need it to be. And the suspensions at the front is exactly the same with the wishbones. It just feels really nice. It's really comfortable. Then obviously you got these as well to cushion the shell as well, so that's what the shell looks like underneath. It's all very tough, and it's very well made. It's very nice with the graphics and stuff. You've got two guys inside there. I mean, Arrma has done very, very well with this, and this is just a 1/14 scale car. I really love it, and it's just easy. Just making sure I got it the right way around. Just put it down like that, and it's on. And that's what it should be like when it does jumps. It's very nice, isn't it? And then you can buy all different parts for this, and then make sure that you can have it customized the way that you want. So let me drop it at an angle, and this is what it's like. It's like really nice. So this car is dead right now, but you've seen the footage of me driving it. Obviously the date of the video is when I actually had the car and I drove it, and I have not charged it since. And I came out and I've done a few little tear ups with the car, and that's how long it lasts. It lasts about 25 minutes. And I was thinking to myself, that's quite a long time for a car to last this size. But you get 25 minutes of full power, then it just basically rolls to a rolling stop, and it just doesn't work anymore. I feel like the steering's still going, as you can see, but there's no power off of that. It's completely gone. Other than that, the car doesn't get too hot or nothing like that. It is pretty cold in England right now because it's autumn, but when I was driving it around, it didn't get hot to touch, so it's going to be decent if you want to buy this for someone that like a kid basically doesn't want to get the hands burned. It's pretty safe. It's a really nice car, very nice entry level into RC racing. I want to see more RC racing of this size caliber, especially like with sand, and especially in England we don't really have that. So in America and all of that, you get all that sort of stuff, but the attention to detail on this car is definitely worth a look. It's not too expensive as well. It's around 150, 170 pound, and it's all in. You get the batteries in here, you get the batteries from that, you get the charger as well, which is a Type-C charger for the actual battery itself. You can upgrade this, you can strip it all down, you can literally customize it however you want, and it's straight out of the box, it's ready to go. And Arrma's like really good with warranty and everything like that, and I just technically love it. I think it's cute. You look at this little car, it is a 1/14 scale, and it's got all the high quality components. This is the Mojave Grom.